In this video, we are going to overview Criteria 5 from the California PBIS recognition system. Identify current advanced tier interventions. The intention of this item is to identify current advanced tier 2 and 3 interventions, demonstrate how intervention progress is monitored, list the number of students receiving the intervention, and the percentage of those students responding to the intervention. Criteria 5 is only required if your school is applying for gold or platinum recognition. For this item, a school must report details on their advanced tier interventions. Please read the Criteria at a Glance document for further details. To complete this item, you will need to, for gold, you will name and describe one Tier 2 intervention. For platinum, name and describe both a Tier 2 and a Tier 3 intervention. Your description should include how the intervention increases additional instruction, time for student skill development, additional structure, predictability, and/or increased opportunity for feedback, such as a daily progress report. Define how progress is monitored for these interventions, including which data are used to track progress. Report the number of students that have participated in this intervention. And finally, verify that at least 70% of participating students have responded positively to the identified intervention. Please review the Center on PBIS guidance on Tier 3 prior to submitting for a Tier 3 intervention. Tier 3 interventions can result from any of these key practices: function-based assessments, FBA, wraparound, person-centered planning, or cultural and contextual fit. For platinum recognition of Criteria 5, be sure you name and describe one Tier 3 intervention. Your description should include how the intervention increases additional instruction, time for student skill development, additional structure, predictability, and/or increased opportunity for feedback, such as daily progress reports. You will also need to define how progress is monitored for the identified intervention. Report the percentage of students responding to this intervention. Please note at least 70% of students should be responding positively. Be sure when completing your application, you link your team's completed Appendix C, Tier 3 Support Plan Worksheet. Please check any sharing rights to enable the recognition scoring team access to the document. Some example for advanced tier interventions could be, for Tier 2, let's use the example of check-in, check-out. Progress is monitored by summarizing daily progress report points. So if 45 students participated and 35 of the 45, which would be 78%, met their daily progress report goal as specified by the intervention and/or faded from check-in, check-out, this would meet the criteria as it is above 70% of students responding positively. A Tier 3 example, we will use Prevent, Teach, Reinforce, PTR. Progress is monitored by the PTR Individualized Behavior Rating Scale tool. If we have 4 students who have participated and 3 of the 4, 75%, students enrolled in PTR have met their short-term goal, this would meet the criteria as it is above 70% of students responding positively. As a reminder, the California PBIS recommends that all applying schools review the Criteria at a Glance and the criteria videos and complete the recognition worksheet before applying for recognition. Many schools also find the Frequently Asked Questions document helpful. These tools can be found at the website www.pbisca.org. Please note these important recognition dates. We look forward to reviewing your application. Thank you for your dedication to schools and families in California.